Hey there. Let me ask you something. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to win the day before it even begins? It's not magic. It's not luck. It's habit. In today's episode, I'm going to share with you 5 simple, powerful morning habits that highly successful people swear by. Start doing just one of these, and your life could begin to shift in ways you never imagined. Let's jump in. Habit number 1. Wake up early. Yes, I know. You've probably heard this 100 times before. Sounds cliché. But there's a reason so many successful people talk about it, because it actually works. Let's take a moment to think about this. Most people wake up just in time to start their day. The alarm rings and they rush. They check their phone. They hurry through their morning. There's no space, no breathing room, no time to think. Their day controls them, not the other way around. But when you wake up early, something changes. Suddenly the world is quiet. The sun hasn't fully risen. The phone isn't buzzing. The pressure hasn't started yet. And in that silence, you finally have time. Time to think. Time to plan. Time to just be. Tim Cook, the CEO of Apple, wakes up at 3:45 a.m. Michelle Obama wakes up around 4:30. They don't do it to be extreme. They do it to own their mornings, not react to them. Waking up early isn't about discipline for the sake of discipline. It's about building a life that feels intentional. It's about creating space for the things that matter, before the world demands your attention. Now, I'm not saying you need to jump from waking up at 8 a.m. to 4 a.m. overnight. Start small. Try waking up just 15 minutes earlier than usual. Use that time for something that feeds your mind or soul. Could be journaling, reading, meditation, stretching, going for a walk, even just sipping coffee in silence. Little by little, you stretch it out. And before you know it, you're waking up a full hour earlier, without stress, without resistance. You'll notice something else too. The quality of your day changes. You're not starting on defense anymore. You're not chasing time. You're leading it. That confidence carries into everything you do, work, relationships, health. It builds momentum. Because waking up early isn't just a habit. It's a signal to yourself that you value your time. That you're not living on autopilot. That you're choosing to show up, fully, intentionally, each and every day. It's one of those keystone habits that makes other good habits easier to build. So tomorrow just try. Set your alarm 15 minutes earlier. Don't hit snooze. Get up. Feel the quiet. Take a breath. Use that time for yourself. It's not easy at first, but it's worth it. Own your morning, and you'll start owning your life. Habit number 2. Avoid your phone for the first hour after you wake up. It might sound like a tiny adjustment, something too simple to matter. But it's not. In fact, this one habit might be one of the most powerful ways to reclaim control of your mind, your time, and your life. Let me explain. The moment you pick up your phone in the morning, you invite in everything. Notifications, messages, emails, headlines, comments, updates. And your brain, fresh from sleep, still soft and open, is suddenly bombarded with noise. And not just any noise, it's other people's demands. Other people's expectations. Other people's emergencies. What happens next? Your attention is hijacked. Your nervous system goes on alert. Cortisol levels spike. Suddenly you're not leading your day, you're reacting to it. You're checking that email from work. You're scrolling that feed filled with highlights from other people's lives. You're responding, comparing, absorbing. Before you've even brushed your teeth, you're already exhausted, mentally and emotionally. Now imagine this instead. You wake up. And for the first hour, there's no phone. No screen. No noise. Just you and your thoughts. You stretch. You breathe. Maybe you go outside for a moment. Or write down a few things you're grateful for. Maybe you read a few pages of a book. Or just sit quietly and sip your coffee. In that quiet space, something magical happens. Your mind stabilizes. Your thoughts settle. You remember who you are, before the world tells you who to be. You get to define the tone of your day instead of letting an algorithm do it. This is not about being anti-technology. It's about creating boundaries. It's about protecting your attention, your most valuable resource. Because every time you reach for your phone first thing, you're training your brain to crave distraction. You're telling it, your attention is for sale. But when you resist that urge, even for just 1 hour, you're telling your brain something different. You're telling it, my attention belongs to me. This hour becomes sacred. A buffer between your inner world and the chaos outside. And with time, that buffer builds strength. Emotional, mental, even spiritual. Many high performers swear by this. Naval Ravikant meditates before ever touching his phone. Robin Sharma calls it the victory hour. a time to grow, reflect, and strengthen. Even Steve Jobs was known to take long, uninterrupted morning walks. No screens, just thoughts. And look, you don't need to be a monk or a millionaire to do this. Start small. Put your phone on airplane mode the night before. Leave it outside your bedroom if you can. When you wake up, resist the urge, even just for 15 minutes. Then stretch it to 30, then an hour. Use that time on purpose. Move your body. Write down your goals. Sit in silence. Let your mind warm up slowly instead of being thrown into battle. You'll notice the difference almost immediately. You'll feel calmer, clearer, less reactive, more intentional, more in control of your time and your energy. So try it. Let the world wait just a little longer. Your notifications can wait. Your feed can wait. Everything can wait, except you. Because your mornings are yours. Guard them. Protect them. And they'll give back more than you can imagine. Habit number 3, practice mindfulness. Just 5 to 10 minutes a day. That's all it takes to completely shift the way you experience life. Now, before you tune out, let me say this. When most people hear the word meditation, they think of monks, incense, sitting cross-legged on a mountain somewhere. Or they assume it's some spiritual ritual, or maybe just not for them. But here's the truth. Mindfulness is not about religion, rituals, or renouncing the world. It's about learning how to come back to yourself. To stop being pulled in 100 directions, and just be. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you sat in silence, without reaching for your phone, without background noise, without scrolling, swiping, or checking something? We live in an age of constant stimulation. Our minds are flooded, every second, with content, notifications, decisions, distractions. It's like trying to think clearly while standing in the middle of a storm. Mindfulness is stepping out of that storm. It's the act of observing, not reacting. It's noticing your thoughts, without needing to chase them. It's sitting still and realizing, you are not your thoughts. You are the awareness behind them. That's powerful. And science agrees. Studies show that even short, consistent meditation practice improves focus, reduces anxiety, enhances emotional regulation, and strengthens memory. Your brain literally changes with mindfulness. More gray matter in areas responsible for learning, self-awareness, and compassion. Less activity in the amygdala, the part that triggers stress and fear. It's like upgrading your mental operating system. No hardware required. Let's take Ray Dalio for example, the billionaire founder of Bridgewater Associates. He attributes much of his success, not to spreadsheets or strategy, but to transcendental meditation. He says it gives him clarity, creativity, and composure, especially in moments of pressure. He's not alone. Oprah, Kobe Bryant, Paul McCartney, all of them meditate. Not to escape life, but to meet it more fully. And you don't need hours. Just 5 minutes. Just one breath, taken with full awareness, can be the difference between reacting impulsively or responding with clarity. So how do you begin? Start simple. Find a quiet space. Sit comfortably. You don't have to cross your legs or hold your fingers a certain way. Just be still. Close your eyes. And breathe. Notice the air coming in through your nose. Feel it fill your lungs. Feel your body rise and fall. Then, do it again. And again. Thoughts will come. That's okay. Don't try to stop them. Just notice them. Oh, I'm thinking about work. Oh, I'm remembering yesterday. Then return gently to your breath. That's mindfulness. Not silence. Not emptiness. Just awareness. You can use apps like Headspace, Calm, or Insight Timer to guide you, or just sit in silence for a few minutes every morning. And here's the secret. It's not about doing it perfectly. It's about showing up. The magic is in the consistency. Over time you'll notice changes. You'll be less reactive when things go wrong. You'll notice your emotions without being overwhelmed by them. You'll feel more present in conversations. More grateful for small things. More grounded in who you are. Mindfulness won't solve all your problems, but it will change how you face them. It will help you build an inner calm that isn't shaken by chaos. A clarity that isn't clouded by fear. A strength that doesn't need to shout. And in a world that's constantly trying to pull your attention outward, mindfulness brings you home. So tomorrow morning before the world comes knocking, sit down, close your eyes, take a breath, and meet yourself, fully, honestly, patiently. That's where the real transformation begins. Habit number 4, write down your goals. Sounds simple, right? But don't underestimate it. This might be the habit that turns your wishes into reality. Here's the truth. Most people think about their goals. They have vague ideas in the back of their minds. Someday I'll be fit. One day I'll start that business. Eventually I'll be financially free. But here's the problem: if it only lives in your head, it has no structure, no urgency, no clarity. It's just a dream floating in mental space. Writing it down changes everything. There's a reason successful people, from athletes to CEOs, swear by this habit. Because when you write something down, you're not just reminding yourself. You're declaring it. You're saying, this matters to me. Neurologically, it's powerful too. Studies show that writing your goals, by hand, increases the likelihood of achieving them by over 40%. Why? Because it activates both the creative and logic centers in your brain. It creates a mental imprint, like laying down tracks for your thoughts to follow. It turns a blurry hope into a tangible target. But it's not just about the big goals. You don't have to write a 10-year life plan every morning. Start small. Start daily. Every morning, open a notebook. Write down 3 things. One clear goal for today. Just one. It could be something simple: go for a 20-minute walk, or call mom, or finish the project draft. The point is to wake up with direction, not drift. One thing you're grateful for. This grounds your mindset. When you start from gratitude, you shift from scarcity to abundance. You stop chasing and start creating. One small win you want to achieve. A small promise to yourself. Something manageable. Something meaningful. It could be drink 2 liters of water, or stay off social media for 2 hours. These tiny wins build momentum. And momentum builds confidence. Now here's where it gets deeper. This isn't just about productivity. It's about identity. Because when you write your goals, and follow through even in small ways, you start to trust yourself. You stop waiting for motivation. You stop needing validation. You lead your life instead of watching it happen. And over time, those pages tell a story. They become a record of your growth. You'll look back and see how your goals evolved, how your mindset shifted, how your dreams got bigger and closer. Some people journal in the morning. Others do it at night. The timing is up to you. But here's the key: be consistent. Treat this like a conversation with your future self. Each word is a message. Each sentence is a step. And each goal you write is a seed, planted with intention. And here's something else. Writing your goals also helps you filter your day. Not everything deserves your time. When you're clear on what matters, you stop saying yes to distractions. You stop chasing what's urgent, and start focusing on what's important. That's power. That's purpose. And that's how real progress begins. So if you're serious about growth, about change, about becoming the version of yourself you know you're capable of becoming, start here. Not with some fancy system. Not with a 50-step productivity hack. Just a pen, a notebook, and a few minutes each morning. Write your goals. Feel your why. And then, take the first small step toward them. Because when your goals live on paper, they start to live in the world. Habit number 5. Move your body. Not later. Not when you have time. Do it first thing in the morning. And no, this isn't about building 6-pack abs or running marathons unless you want to. This is about activating your system. Waking up your brain. Flipping the switch from rest to power. Because your body was designed to move. Not to sit in a chair for 10 hours. Not to scroll endlessly. Not to shrink in stress. Movement is how we wake up. Mentally, physically, emotionally. Now here's the good news. You don't need a gym. You don't need equipment. You don't need an instructor yelling at you through a headset. You just need a decision and a few minutes. Stretch. Do some jumping jacks. Walk around your block. Roll out a yoga mat. Put on your favorite song and dance like no one's watching. Trust me, your brain doesn't care if you look weird, it cares that you moved. Let's talk science for a second. The moment you start moving, your body releases endorphins, your natural feel-good chemicals. Your circulation improves. Oxygen flows to your brain. Your cortisol levels, stress hormone, start to drop. You become more alert, more energized, more present. Movement also boosts something called BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor. This is like fertilizer for your brain cells. It enhances learning, focus, memory. Yes, a 10-minute workout can make you smarter. Barack Obama starts his day with a workout. So does Richard Branson, founder of Virgin Group. So did Steve Jobs, who took long walks to think through problems. They all knew something. Your body is the foundation of your performance. If you don't move, you stagnate. You slump. You stay stuck in low-energy mode. But when you move, even just a little, everything shifts. And let's be real for a moment. Most people don't move because they think it has to be all or nothing. They say, I don't have an hour. I'm not in shape. I don't know what to do. Forget that. Start with 5 minutes. That's it. Set a timer. Do some air squats, shoulder rolls, or light stretches. Walk up and down your stairs. Anything. Just move. And make it fun. This doesn't have to feel like punishment. Movement can be play. Can be music. Can be a dance break between emails. It can be laughing while doing jumping jacks in your pajamas. Your body doesn't judge you. It thanks you. Over time, morning movement becomes more than just physical. It becomes a ritual, a way to signal to yourself, I'm awake. I'm in control. I'm ready. It's like starting your day on offense instead of sitting back and waiting to be overwhelmed. And here's the deeper truth. Your body stores your story. Stress lives in your shoulders. Fear tightens your chest. Frustration hides in your jaw. Movement helps you release it. Let it go. Clear the channel between your mind and your muscles. And when that channel is clear, you become sharper, stronger, more resilient. This habit is one of the easiest to build, but the hardest to start. So take the first step, literally. Tomorrow morning, get out of bed and just move. For 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever you've got. Do it for your energy. Do it for your mood. Do it for the person you're becoming. Because motion creates emotion. And when your body moves, your life moves. Habit number 6, feed your mind. Every single morning. Not your inbox. Not your social media feed. Not the latest news headlines filled with fear and outrage. Feed your mind with something that grows you. Here's the truth most people overlook. Your brain is like a garden. Whatever you plant will grow. If you plant doubt, negativity, and distraction, don't be surprised if your days feel heavy and directionless. But if you plant insight, wisdom, and clarity, your life starts to move in a different direction. So ask yourself, what are you feeding your mind every morning? Because the quality of the input determines the quality of your output. And the world is already full of noise, most of it empty, negative, or numbing. But imagine this instead. You wake up, you stretch, you breathe. Then you open a book that inspires you. Or you listen to a podcast that challenges you to grow. Or you watch a short video that teaches you a new idea. Something that lifts you, expands you, grounds you. Just 10 to 15 minutes. That's all it takes. Imagine reading 10 pages of a great book every morning. That's over 3,500 pages a year, the equivalent of 15 to 20 life-changing books. Imagine what that would do for your mindset, for your creativity, for your decisions. You're not just reading words, you're building a stronger mental operating system. And you don't have to read business books or deep philosophy. Pick what speaks to you. It could be mindset, leadership, health, money, creativity, spirituality. As long as it helps you think better, it's fuel. And don't underestimate the power of repetition. Sometimes one paragraph, read slowly, is more powerful than finishing an entire chapter. Sometimes one quote, if you really sit with it, can shift your entire perspective. You don't need to rush through content. You need to absorb it. Now let's go a little deeper. The thoughts you think today shape the actions you take tomorrow. And your actions shape your results. So when you start your day by choosing what thoughts to invite in, you're not just managing time, you're managing your identity. People like Warren Buffett spend hours a day reading. Oprah says books helped her escape her circumstances and design her life. Tony Robbins feeds his mind every morning with audiobooks, affirmations, and deep study. They're not consuming to kill time, they're consuming to create. So here's the practice. Each morning, set aside 10 to 15 minutes to feed your mind. Make it part of your routine just like brushing your teeth. Keep a mental diet, a curated list of books, videos, or podcasts that nourish you. Avoid junk content, especially first thing in the morning. Protect your attention like it's sacred. Because it is. And over time, something beautiful happens. You start thinking differently. You start speaking differently. You start showing up differently because your internal world has shifted. Your confidence grows. Your clarity sharpens. You stop being a consumer of distractions and become a creator of direction. So remember this. You become what you feed your mind. So choose wisely. Choose intentionally. Choose growth. And before long, you won't just feel smarter, you'll be smarter. Not from luck. Not from talent. But from one simple habit you chose, every morning. Habit number 7. Speak intention into your day. Before the meetings. Before the emails. Before the world tells you what to do. You tell it. Words are not just sound. They are signals. To your brain. To your body. To the reality you are creating. When you speak with intention in the morning, even just for a minute or two, you align your day with your values, not just your to-do list. Most people roll out of bed and fall into reactivity. The day just happens to them. But you can lead it. And it starts with your voice. Try this. Every morning, speak out loud 3 things. Who you are. Say something simple but powerful. I am calm and focused. I am building a life I'm proud of. I show up with energy and purpose. What matters most today? Not 20 things. Just 1. Today I lead with patience. Today I protect my peace. Today I finish what I start. How you want to feel. Energy flows where attention goes. Say, I choose clarity. Or, I carry peace with me. Or, joy is available to me now. It may sound strange at first, but try it. There's something different about hearing your own voice speak truth. It grounds you, reminds you, recenters you. It's like drawing a mental map for how the day will go, and giving your brain the GPS coordinates. You are no longer wandering. You're navigating. Let's take it deeper. Your subconscious listens, and it doesn't argue with you. If you say, I'm so tired, your mind says, got it, let's stay tired. If you say, I can't handle this, your body starts to tighten, your thoughts spiral. But if you say, I've got this, or one step at a time, or even just I choose to breathe through this, your body shifts, your energy shifts. Intentional words reprogram your nervous system. This is not fluff. It's neuroscience. And when you repeat something daily, it becomes a belief. And beliefs drive behavior. So why leave that to chance? Why let your first words be complaints, sarcasm, or panic? Let them be powerful. Let them be clear. Let them be yours. Some people write affirmations. Others say them in the mirror. Some whisper them during meditation. Others speak them while walking or exercising. The method doesn't matter. The intention does. This is your morning contract with yourself. Not for perfection, but for presence. Not to impress, but to align. And over time you'll notice. You don't just have better days. You create them. You become someone who leads their life, not someone who waits to feel ready. Because readiness doesn't come from motivation. It comes from alignment. And alignment starts with your words. So tomorrow morning, before the chaos, before the scrolling, before the schedule, pause, breathe, and speak. I am grounded. I am focused. I am ready. Because how you speak shapes how you live. So let's bring it all together. 7 simple habits. Each one small on its own. But when practiced consistently, they reshape your mornings, and eventually your entire life. 1. Wake up early. Start before the world starts pulling at you. Take back your time, your clarity, your power. 2. Avoid your phone for the first hour. Protect your peace. Let the world wait. Start with intention, not distraction. 3. Practice mindfulness. Sit, breathe, observe. Let stillness shape your strength. 4. Write down your goals. Don't just think. Write. Give your dreams direction and your day's meaning. 5. Move your body. Activate your energy. Shake off stagnation. Motion creates emotion. 6. Feed your mind. Plan good thoughts. Read, listen, learn. Choose input that nourishes who you want to become. 7. Speak intention into your day. Use your voice to guide your mind. You become what you declare, so speak with purpose. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to do them all at once. Just start. One habit. One morning. One step at a time. Because these are more than routines. They're reminders of who you are and who you're becoming. Mornings are not just the start of your day. They're the start of your story. So write one you're proud of. And that's it for today. Remember, your mornings shape your mindset. Your mindset shapes your actions. And your actions? They build your future. So start small. Start now. And keep showing up for you. If this video helped you, share it with someone who needs a reset. And if you're ready for more clarity, more purpose, more momentum, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Your future self is already thanking you. See you in the next one. Now go own your day.